Time to actually finish this. Look at how close I am. I need to buy some more potions. So, as mentioned, actually finally close to finishing this run. It's kind of funny, I say it's kind of funny, but, most of my randomizer runs, because, like, I don't run the rando often, but most of my runs usually don't take anywhere near this long. Just for some reason, this is like the one run that decided it would take forever. Oh, right, I probably should have... my stream manager open on my phone. Just right. But yeah. Partially gonna have to remember what to even do. So I do know that I need to get the silver arrows still. Those... I wonder if those are in the vanilla location. And I do need just 2 more crystals, huh? I'm actually surprised I only need 2 more crystals. I didn't think I was that close. So yeah, I've done everything here. My only reward for getting all the pendants is that I will get some money, which I don't need at all. The only places I have left to go are... I'm currently trying to remember, because I know that one of them is just a pendant. It got swapped with, like... One of them swapped with the Eastern Palace, well, the Desert Palace, basically. So let's just see. So one of them I just flat... Okay, I don't need to do the Palace of Darkness. I don't need to complete it. Unless, you know, the boss is holding the silver arrows. But I doubt that. I actually have crystals 5 and 6. Right. They're the ones marked red on the inventory there. So that means that I can get the super bombs now. So I should check to see if those are in their vanilla location. But yeah, as I was saying, I normally don't have my runs go this long. I'm not like a speedrunner or anything, or even that practiced in the rando, but even then, usually I don't have this much trouble finding the bow, which turns out, man, the bow is... I can just walk over to pick it back up. That was helpful. It's good that I remember that instead of just walking back, because there's a part of me like, oh, I should just walk back. But yeah, my usual rando runs, like I said, usually... I don't have, like, I've had runs that take a lot less time, where I've basically been forced to use the hammer as my only method of attacking for a while. And even that doesn't go as long as this has. So, turns out the bow is incredibly important to completing a lot of things. Like, just even the basic bow, not even, like, the silver arrows, yeah, they're needed to beat the game, but, like, just how much stuff you're locked out of because you just don't have the bow. Well, that was useless. Right, trying to think about other things I can do right now. There is I can go for the half magic upgrade, which I remember seeing was near the Ice Palace. I'm gonna have to portal back from the Dark World onto a specific platform, basically, but... But it's just lying right there in the open. It's where a heart container was. Well, heart piece. So. I believe right here. Yep. It's blocking my sword beams. But there, got half magic. Not needed, but very nice to have. I mean, it is literally doubling the amount of magic uses that I have. Which is mainly important for the Flame Rod and Ice Rod for the fight against, whatever its name was. The boss of Turtle Rock. Because of the fact that its name, the dungeon's name is Turtle Rock, there's a part of me that wants to, like, go with Helma Rock. But I know that isn't it. I know that the Helmasaur King is the boss of the Palace of Darkness. Helmasaur King's the boss of Palace of Darkness. Helma Rock is the helmeted bird in Wind Waker. Like every other name I'm trying to think of, like that might be might be kind of relevant. Like, oh, Volvagia. All right, that's the dragon from Ocarina of Time. Twintania. I actually forget what Twintania is, but I think it was a worm. Or is it? Wait, is Twintania a Godzilla thing? Now I have to distract myself. Twintania. That's a Final Fantasy thing. Right, that was from Final Fantasy V. While I'm searching, Link to the Past, bosses. So there's Ball and Chain Trooper, that's technically a boss. Argus, Mothula, Blind the Thief, Cold Stare, Vitreous, Trinex. That's what it is. Right, because it's three heads. So Trinex. Lanmolus is the Desert Palace one. Armos Knights. Thinking about the upgrade that the Armos Knights got. Going into the later... Well, not upgrade, the downgrade the Armos Knights got, where in this game they were a boss, and in every other game they're like a special enemy. Just gonna grab some potions. Yeah, red's fine. I guess only one. I actually am running out of money, huh? But yeah, I'm thinking of things that I need to beat the game. I don't need the Mirror Shield from what I recall. It is just an upgrade that's nice to have. From what I can remember, literally the only thing I actively need and require is the silver arrows. And there's a shitload of places those could be. I'm hoping not in the Palace of Darkness. Why am I switching to that? Because that would require me to do a dungeon I don't need to. And I'm hoping I get them sooner than later. I hope, just mainly because it'll cut down a lot of searching in Ganon's tower. So I hope that I basically hope that they are in either Misery Mire or Turtle Rock. I do remember that there was a thing that said that Misery Mire contains a special upgrade. And I'm wondering what that could possibly be. If it's at a special upgrade because I already had it, because it was the boots or the bow, or if it is a progressive upgrade to my shield. Right, and to get to Misery Mire, I need to take the portal on the cliff. I had to check the one on the left, because I actually realized I never checked that. Turns out it's because there's nothing in it. But yeah, thinking about it. There's a special upgrade in Misery Mire does have me wondering if that is the silver arrows or if that's a progressive shield. I do have to beat this place anyways, so... It's good to know also, like, for any future runs, that when something says that it requires the hook shot, that does include Misery Mire. It is saying Misery Mire requires the hook shot. Just that it is not counting bonking as part of logic in terms of those hints. I don't think bonking is part of logic in the first place for this place. Right, that's the one-way exit. Yeah, like I said, I don't think bonking is part of the logic in the first place for Misery Mire. Well, for a normal run anyways. Even though it is the easiest speedrun trick you can possibly do. Quote unquote, it is to such a degree that calling it a speedrun trick feels weird. Oh, right, is the cape mandatory? I don't think it is. Because, like, anything that would require the cape would probably just be able to be healed through, unless there's something that's, like, a precarious spot that getting hit knocks you into the... that you're guaranteed to get hit if you don't have the cape on, and that'll knock you off, like, the platform you're on. Okay. I don't have the map for this place. I have... It's a bit hard to remember everything I need to do for this place, though, because I died a lot here. And then left the moment I got the bow. Wait, right, I have the boss key, so I can actually head to... I can head to the places where, I can progress this dungeon deeper, is what I'm wanting to say. I keep wanting to press start to open up the map. Okay, this isn't the path to basement 2. Yeah, these are just pits that do damage, so... Right. Oh, wait. I do have magic powder. That's actually going to be helpful for the anti-fairies. And constantly checking my map to see if I know where I am and know where I have not been. I do really like that aspect of A Link to the Past, where, like, almost every item has a distinct use that is helpful to have. That even the magic powder is actually, like, a pretty good get, and it's something that makes the randomizer so fun. The fact that, like, even if I get the magic powder and I'm not really unlocking anything by getting that in terms of progression, it does make my life easier because now any anti-fairy I run into, I can just magic powder into a fairy. I can just turn that into healing and remove it as a threat. And that's something that, like... Once again, like, I think I've mentioned it before, but my favorite Zelda is Twilight Princess, even though I like A Link to the Past more as a game. A Link to the Past is one of my favorite games ever. It's, like, top 3 for me. But I wouldn't say it's my favorite Zelda. I would say my favorite Zelda is Twilight Princess. But I wouldn't say Twilight Princess is one of my top 3 games. So... But, like, Twilight Princess especially has a problem where it's got a lot of items that only really serve their one singular puzzle purpose. How about... I really sat too early. Yeah, whatever. I'm still trying to find my way around, so figure out what I'm even doing here. Oh, too far over. But yeah, and that's something that even, like, Ocarina of Time, I feel, has a bit of a problem with. Like, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, I feel, are games that also have a bit too many items that are, like, too dedicated in purpose, too singular in purpose. Whereas I really enjoy, like, how A Link to the Past has a lot of variance in how all of its items can be used. Or at least, like, multi-purpose general use things. I guess I'll go to the end, because, like, my main worry about not progressing to the, like, the stuff behind the boss key room, my main worry about, like, not just beelining to that right now is just that, I might miss a treasure chest in a room that I have not been in. Because there is that connecting room in the basement. Like, there's that room with 2 exits in the basement that's a wide... Right, that was the one that I needed lantern for. To see. Not to actually, like, move around in, but I needed the lantern to see in there. Which also reminds me, I still don't have the lantern. Huh. That's one of the other big things I'm kind of missing. It's more of an annoyance to not have it, but, like, it's something that's going to require me to have a lot more... It's something that would actually make having the cape really nice. Nope. There we go. Yeah, spend a tiny bit of magic to turn an anti-fairy into a fairy. Right. Also, right, anti-fairies pretty much always respawn, so... Pretty easy to farm them for health. Ah, you didn't even do damage. Right, this game's damage goes into, like, actual, like, much, like, smaller fractals than it can display. So when you have the full armor upgrade, you're technically taking less than, like, a half heart of damage from things. Like, you're taking you're taking damage, but it's less than the hearts can display. It's kind of like how Smash Brothers has its... I'm trying to think now. Ether can't temporarily illuminate things, can it? No, it cannot. So somewhere in here there is a... the worst room to be blind in. Because there is a thing I have to grab, like a pot I have to grab, I'm pretty sure, to hit a switch. There we go. Got it. And then I can navigate my way to the exit. But... oh wait, I'm supposed to use the cane to burn it. Oh, that makes this even worse. I'm supposed to place a block on the switch. At the very least, I can see the block and kind of orient myself based on it. God, doing this in darkness is... right about here. Have to... while I'm getting hit... I'm getting hit and knocked around, and that's making me lose track of where I am. Like, Okay, there. No. Am I turning around? There. Damn it. Every time I get hit, it orients me a little more. There. No. I'm pretty sure, like, I somehow... by getting bounced around, I'm every now and then getting bounced behind it. Okay. I don't even have a shield upgrade, so I can't actually block these. There. I'm out of healing too. There. Okay. And of course this is a dark room too. On. Please get close. I can't tell where anything is, so please. It's just barely dodging me. I'm gonna look up the dark rooms. No need punishing myself for knowledge that exists and is out there. For me just not possessing that knowledge right away. Okay, so... okay, so there's also Stalfos in here. I'm just spinning in place out of hope that I hit a Stalfos. Well, not Stalfos. These might just... the Stal... I forget what they'd be... oh god. Please, fall onto my sword. Whatever. I'm gonna walk through. Why does this room have to be a dark room too? Shit. Okay. I got one. Okay. There, I moved into the other room. I hear things clanking. By the way, this kind of gets into, like, the thing I meant about, like, the whole, like... I actually have to use stereo audio for this rules. Right, left. Damn it. The only way I can tell the location of the spike is by using the stereo audio. There's a room to my left. Okay, this is a room with... of course there's enemies in here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to bomb the upper bit here. And yeah, enemies pop out of there. Why do there have to be so many dark rooms in a row? I just hear the "blah" and immediately have a panic attack. Okay. Whatever, I have enough health. Okay, am I out? Finally. Oh, Misery Mire without the lamp, without the lantern is a thing. Okay, I actually forget if this is one of the ones that I want to leave orange or turn blue. Like, if I want to turn it or leave it, so I'm going to leave it for now. I know there's a few of the... Okay, this is one of the ones I want to turn. Because I know that every now and then this game will do that. It'll have a switch for you to hit, and it turns out, oh, the correct answer was to not hit it. I'm genuinely surprised, by the way, that I survived the dark rooms. The little bit where I was at half a heart against some invisible skeletons. Here we go, Vitreous. Okay, there we go. I'm no longer gonna sword beam them for nothing. Alright. That's the gimmick here. Forget if it's actually even reasonable to be able to dodge Vitreous's lightning. There probably is a safe spot. Yeah, like that. It's just slightly off to the center, it looks like. Because you cannot actually shoot at angles in spite of what the eye's positioning implies. Can only shoot directly through the center. Now just to not get stepped on. Oh no! Got stepped on. So, I'm trying to think of everything I did. I need to collect some fairies. I need to farm anti-fairies to collect some fairies to help me on my path through this place. You don't need to even bring out the hookshot. Even without the Pegasus boots, you can still do self-damage and bomb jump across, too. There's a lot of ways to just skip it straight into this place. That, like I said, from what I understand, they do consider that still to be a glitch, technically, according to logic. Just to be, like, err on the side of caution with that stuff. That, like, bumping into here or bomb jumping into here is never part of logic, to my understanding. So if you want, you can always check Misery Mire earlier than, like, you may normally be intended to. Unless you have, you know, all glitches on, all speedrun stuff on. Which, admittedly, to me, sounds like hell. Only because, like, there is a level of, like, okay, so... how far does that go? Like, how far is the game gonna ask me to go for the tricks that it wants me to pull? Because I know that there's, like, hover glitches. Is the game gonna start asking me to, like, do wrong warps? So I don't really... I do need magic. Hopefully I'll get some on the way back. Wait, right. Net. I did have pretty good luck with getting big pots of magic on my way back. Well, like, on my way there the first time, even though my magic was full. Damn it. And I'm out. So, trying to think. If I had the cape, I could take that path. But I don't want to take all that damage on the way there. Okay, I have at least a little, but that's not going to be a good amount. Oh, there was a treasure chest in here. It has the map. I almost killed myself for that. Ow. It hit me out of my animation. There we go. Right. This is reminding me that, yeah, the dark room here was the entire reason why I left after getting the bow instead of trying to complete this. Right, I need magic. There we go. That might be a guaranteed full magic refill. Probably is, just to ensure that you can do the puzzle here. Hey, no, not a hammer. There. Time to locate. There we go. It's too high. Was that... I can't... Wait, am I... Okay. There. That definitely placed it on there. Time to use positional audio again. The hard thing is more judging where I am in relation to the thing. That was an extra tall room, though. I'm just gonna check on the map. Okay, so at the top there's a conveyor belt, and if I want to deal with that, I can go into an area with some blue rupees. Or I could skip... well, I can't actually skip this. There's a switch that is functionally a trap for you to have to go back and hit it again. Okay, yep. It stays blown open. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. There. It's fun trying to navigate when I actually cannot tell where I am. Stop that. Trying to kill slimes. I wonder if they were called shoes as early as this. Or if calling them a chew was starting with Majora's Mask. Here we go. Yeah, maybe this will do extra damage. No, it doesn't even hurt them, period. So yeah, it's just spin attacks. Aim to the side, that way I don't... Oh, that actually hit me, huh. So I guess it can hit corners sometimes. Ow. It's gonna stay safe in the corner here. Look at all these active frames. If I just have a sword slashing in front of me for forever, then obviously I win. Okay, so there was... No, that would have been the entire dungeon, because that room that... The dark room was the one that had the entrance to the southeast and southwest. That I didn't go through the southwest exit from. Right. Misery Mire is no longer storming after that. So, with that done... Next up would be Turtle Rock. I don't think there's much, if any, overworld stuff that I have to do. Like, it's all gonna be Turtle Rock and Ganon's Tower, from what I can recall now. So... I do want to get some money just so I can buy some potions. Yeah, just had to make sure. Like I keep saying, I keep thinking that guy has two things. Yeah, there should be the gambling minigame for me to take part in. Oh, right. I guess I might as well upgrade my boomerang. I'm here anyways, so... Yeah, I get the magic boomerang. I actually forget the full extent of what the magic boomerang even does. I think it might just full on just... Like, part of my brain just wants to say it's just the range increase. Alright, this is one of the longer ones. Thieves Town has the pricier but faster. How many bottles do I have? I have very, very empty. So I have enough space for 2 blue potions. Let's just go do the Thieves Town chest game, get some quick money. Another little thing I'm wondering. Yeah, it's faster because it's just you talk to him and you instantly get opted in. Generally has better rewards, I think. Has better rewards, has more duds. But on average, from what I can recall, it does give out pretty good odds of giving you a good amount of money. I mean, I'm still in the green, so I've still made more than I've spent. Even if it is now trying to prove me wrong on the better odds thing. There we go. That whole thing of video game gambling generally being designed to benefit the player over a long period of time, compared to real-world gambling. That the odds are set up in a way that if you do keep going, you will eventually, like, that basically, like, the best example I have for what I'm thinking of is how Dragon Quest casinos are set up, where they functionally are more about having a minimum amount of money you go in with, and then once you hit that minimum amount to go in with, you will get a return. You will always, like almost always, walk out having made, like having essentially guaranteed returns. And it's just purely a question of time spent at that point. Just because of how the odds are set up to benefit the player. Because the rewards are so high. Basically, it's the rewards, even if the odds aren't that great, the high end for the rewards is so high that as long as you basically have enough chances, you'll eventually get that high end reward once. And that will negate every single thing you've spent on it. That will negate and then some. That's generally how a lot of JRPG casinos work. And here I am, having now spent more than I've made. Because it's now just deciding to screw me over. The digging game might give me more. I mean, I don't need to get 2 blue potions. I just want to do it to be safe, just because it's Turtle Rock. The bow and arrow game is more of a game of skill, but it's a skill I'm bad at. So... yeah, it's in the rando. It's guaranteed second pull is whatever had the heart container spot. But yeah, like I said, with how JRPG casino stuff and JRPG gambling works, like I said, it's the whole thing of, even if the odds for like the jackpot or whatever are low, the jackpot is usually such a high number that it negates all of your spending. So it effectively makes a lot of JRPG casinos more be about like the initial investment of money, and then it's just a question of time. Of course, this doesn't work with real casinos because the odds are so much lower for everything, and they're probably also like actually rigged against you to some extent. But video games are generally more designed around the idea of this is something the player is doing for fun. Yeah, it's that whole thing about like, if you're playing a Dragon Quest, the casino is a way to break the game as long as you're willing to just invest the time into just doing it over and over and over again. I probably should have actually just caught that parry. Yeah, I'm just gonna head directly to Turtle Rock at this point. I'll encounter some anti-fairies while I'm there, and I'll be able to get some additional revives while I'm in there. I was about to head back in of my own volition. I got portaled back and forth too many times, it scrambled my brains. This heavy rock here is the meanest trick the game ever pulls to me. The fact that there isn't a portal under that is so mean. Damn it. I was hoping that I would be able to release a spin attack before it hit me. Okay, so... It's not like this is actually a complicated path to the top. It is really just... I always, like, part of my brain is like, okay, time to solve this maze, and then, oh right, there is no maze. I walk from one room to the next, and I'm there. So thinking of things to do on Death Mountain in the Dark World. Something sharp is in the sewers. I think that was a sword upgrade? Wait, no. Wait, yeah, that was a sword upgrade. I keep thinking the sewers of the Swamp Cave. Well, Swamp Palace. But it's the sewers. It's the... like, oh, the start of the game. Already got this. Yeah, I still really think that's such a neat little gimmick for a puzzle, just having something that takes advantage of the fact that when you're charging your spin attack, you are locked in direction, so you can actually control the direction you're facing while moving. So why not have puzzles built on that? Great, looking at it, Turtle Rock does have a dark room. And it's a maze, too. I'm gonna have to... That one's gonna be a pain. Okay. While I'm here, might as well... Okay. I was gonna put you in a bottle, but if you want to just be used right away... Damn it. Oh, I hope I get the lantern soon. If... I actually probably should go deeper into the Palace of Darkness, though, because... Like... There are still probably some chests in there that I haven't opened. Because I needed the bow and arrow. From what I remember, I needed the bow and arrow to progress. I needed something to progress in there. Wait, no, it was the hammer. No, it was the bow and arrow, because there was the enemies that I couldn't actually damage without it. So yeah, I outright... Get over here. Stop that. Yeah, there was the enemies that I couldn't damage without having the bow and arrow. So, there's probably a whole ton of chests that I have yet to open in there. And if one of them has... if even one of them has the lantern, it is a worthy trip. Also, it seems like Ganon's Tower does not contain... Ganon's Tower doesn't seem to contain any dark rooms. Aghanim's Tower did, but not Ganon's, at the very least. So it is that question of, like, can I reasonably do the dark room here? Right, I need the boss key for this. But yeah, it is that question of, like, if I can reasonably do the dark room here without the lantern, then is it worth the time spent trying to find the lantern? Okay, yeah. Only have one spare bottle, so... There we go. More than anything else, having the powder here just allowing me to remove the anti-fairies is the nicest thing. I have to face it just to open that door. Okay, what do you got? Well, that's okay. It is a full heart container. I genuinely might have found every heart piece in the game. Wait, where do I should have the boss key. No, I know what I have to do. I think I know what I have to do. I'm gonna just check the map quickly. Because if I remember correctly... No, I did do that room, huh? Probably something I'm missing in the lava tube room. It's like, I need the big key for the stuff down here. And there's that entry up there that I don't know if I went into. No, face this way. Oh, too many things on screen. Oh yeah, I see how to get to it. So I do need the big key for that. God, so before I started the stream, I was quote unquote ranting and raving about terrible arcade cabinets, because so many of the arcade cabinets that I see people do like custom builds of, to be like, oh man, I got an arcade cabinet in my house. I hate so many of them because they always go with the worst parts, horrible layouts, just terrible mangling of like already existing cabinets that are just not made for what they're trying to do. And there's just, oh my god. It especially gets to me because, like, one of my dreams is building my own arcade cabinet just for home use. Because I like fighting games, and I want to play them as if I was playing on an arcade cabinet. There's a lot of leeway for that. It's more about the layout than anything else. It's more about the, like, structure of the thing that I'm playing them on, rather than the fact that it have to be actual arcade hardware. So I would personally, like, I've thought about this a bunch, and one of the things I would personally do would be like, oh, I would set it up so I can place a console in there, and have it connect to a USB hub. That way I can have, like, basically have the arcade cabinet parts be generally just normal, like, pretty normal stuff that, like, you can just buy on the market, like buying 2 PCBs. Just give me a second to think. Damn it. No! Motherfucker. But like buying, for example, the parts to make 2 fight sticks, essentially 2 arcade sticks. So buying the buttons, the PCBs, the levers, and the USB cords for them, and just essentially build those into like a hardwood shell. And then I'm too far off screen. Build those into like a hardwood shell shaped like the specific cabinet I would want. And just basically have the cords on the inside, and then put in like a console or a PC, connect those, just have those automatically connected, but also have a USB hub in there, like, connected to that as well. Oh! I'm pretty sure I've already done this, but I think I was lacking an item to get what was behind there. Right, there's... Forgetting which button operates the map. One of these have... No, I would have already used it. I can just portal back to the start of the dungeon, and guess that is the last entrance I used. Yeah, but like I was saying though, like for building my own cabinet, like it'd be more about the shell rather than anything else with it, rather than the internals. I wouldn't necessarily need to be like a MAME specific cabinet or like put a Raspberry Pi in there to run emulators and have it be a dedicated emulation machine. I'd want to run modern games on it. So it'd be the sort of thing that I would like largely have it be kind of a shell with the arcade sticks, like 2 arcade sticks built into it, like to be side-by-side seating. And then also have a USB hub attached to it just in case I have like a friend over that wants to use like an actual controller or their own stick in case they're using like a hitbox or something. And then like have the monitor just built in, but have it all be like easily removed and easily assembled, and largely just be more so just a shell made of wood. Because I know how to build my own fight stick. I know how to build my own arcade stick. That's actually pretty easy. Well, screw you too! Like, that's more of a question of cost than anything else. And same with... It hit me while I was falling and did an extra point of damage. Yeah, it's basically like... It'd be like the question of affording the parts and affording the arcade stick parts, the PCB, the USB cord. Because I'd essentially have to be building my own custom fight sticks, or my own custom arcade sticks in it. But like aside from that, it'd be like, oh, and the reality of this is I put a PS5 in there and just have it hooked up to a USB hub, and that's really it. And there's a monitor, like, it's just a normal monitor that's appropriately shaped and sized for this, like, kind of wooden shell. Because, to me, building a MAME cabinet is, like, kind of a dumb idea. Because at that point, you really might as well just build the outer shell and just do it kind of the way I kind of described. Make it all just something that you can just put a PC in and then remove a PC from easily, or put a console in and remove a console from easily. It doesn't need to be all super dedicated to it. Because, like, at that point, you are emulating anyways. So unless... No! I'm sitting here with my arms crossed. But at that point, you are emulating it. So to me, like, the purpose of having, like, really dedicated arcade hardware and, like, a really, like, actual arcade machine is if you are going the route of this is an actual, like, proper arcade machine. This is a CVS2 cabinet. Wait, am I using that terminology correctly? CVS2 cab. No, it's CVS. I'm trying to think of the Capcom hardware cab. So, oh, just okay. Street Fighter 3. What was it? What hardware was it running on? CP. So CPS3, CP System 3. So like, to me, like that, if I were to have an actual, like, proper, like, everything is proper built-in arcade hardware, at that point it would be, I would just want to have it be an actual, like, this is an actual CP, like a CP System 3 cabinet. This is the actual cabinet and the actual hardware that is all running on. If I'm going to be doing emulation, I might as well go for the route of, like, I can run modern games on this. This is just a PC. This is just a PS5 in a cute shell. All right, I already did get everything here. I now have no clue. If I remember correctly, some of the, like, external little spots do count as technically part of Turtle Rock. There are some little parts of this dungeon that are, like, external to it, but count as inside it. Let's just check my map. Okay. I really don't know where I'm supposed to go here, because it really is just the boss key that I'm missing, huh? Maybe it's in... My guess is it might be underneath one of these skulls. That one of the skulls somewhere in this dungeon I did not, like, lift, and it actually was supposed to be holding a key, and that key was shuffled around with a box key. That's my guess. Did grab what was in here. Hey, I was looking away. But yeah, like, personally, I would basically try to, like, build my own, like, Vuelix clone in terms of cabinet shape. In terms of general shape, get a monitor that fits in that exact kind of shape and whatnot. And just like I said, just have it be something that I can just hook a PC up to the monitor inside it, hook it up to the USB hub inside of it, and there. It functions like an arcade cabinet for any modern game I don't want to run on it. And it's just more so about, like, the setup for itself. And it looks cool, be the key thing. Because like I said, it's, to some extent, when you're getting those, like, custom MAME cabinets, first of all, the layouts for custom MAME cabinet is always, it looks like shit. It looks like garbage, because it's always, here is every button you could possibly ever need. And it's so many of them, and it's never set up ergonomically. It's set up like trash. It's always set up like trash, because it's never set up ergonomically. It's terrible layouts. It's also usually terrible parts inside, because these are pre-made kits, usually, that you're going to find. And pre-made kits like that usually also have terrible stock parts in them. especially because they usually go to replicate the American arcade cabinet stuff. So they're going with bat tops, they're going with concave buttons, and they're usually going with really, really shit quality parts too, which is accurate to the American arcade experience in a bad way. American arcade machines and arcade cabinets were unfortunately not made to last, so a lot of the parts in them are real shit and require constant repair. Like, you have to, like, you really have to put in a lot of maintenance work and constantly be buying new parts. Generally, they also are, like, harder to manage. Harder to repair, like, alongside everything else. Just everything about an American arcade cabinet, in terms of, like, accurate parts, is usually pretty trash. Yeah, I don't have the boss key, so where do I go? It has to be like, I can't open that, and I can't go north from there, because that'll just be the room that I need the boss key to go through. Huh. My only guess is that, like I said, there are some rooms outside of here that are technically still counted as part of the dungeon. Well, I guess time to go on the trek back out and look through those little side areas on the cliff. But yeah, like I said, it's just... it's frustrating to see, like, people, like, show off their, like, home arcade systems and whatnot, because it's always, like, some shitty pre-built stuff. That, like, all it tells me is this person has more money than sense. And really, that they're buying and putting everything together just to say that they have a home custom arcade cabinet, rather than for actually using it. Because, like, that's the thing about wanting, like, cabinets, like, arcade cabinets at home for me, is I want to use them. If I were to get, if I were to get a cabinet for, like, Children of the Atom, like, X-Men Children of the Atom, if I were to get an arcade cabinet for that, you're damn right I would be playing that. Like, that, I would be doing that to play it, play it accurately. What is shooting in here? But yeah, it's... like, seeing stuff like Super Arcade. The fucking sign of the devil right there when it comes to, like, pre-built stuff. Well, when it comes to, like, custom arcade cabinets, seeing the word Super Arcade is just like, good God. Because once again, it's the whole thing of, like even seeing X Arcade, because it's, like, generally, okay, these are parts that are accurate to the American arcade cabinet experience. So they're generally shit. Like, the parts are generally going to be shit. They're going to be concave buttons, so they're going to hurt your fingers. They're going to be very squishy and unresponsive. They're going to hurt your fingers even more as you have to hit them harder. They don't have a satisfying clap to them either, which is, like, the thing that I absolutely adore about... like, I've seen silent Sanwa buttons exist, and yeah, those are a cool concept. I don't want them. I don't want them the slightest, because... I love the clack of this. Okay, I already went through here, if I remember correctly. Yep. This was a fake bombable wall. This is just a fairy fountain. I should get the full heal. It would be fun, by the way, to find out that, like, somehow I accidentally generated, like, an unwinnable seed. Oh shit, the boss key was supposed to be in... Wait, you haven't found the boss key and you've checked where? Oh shit. Kind of thing. But yeah... Like I said, though, also with the, like, with the levers and whatnot, they're usually bat tops, which bat tops... I know people have fondness for bat tops, but I just don't at all get it. I should check the Link to the Past rando cheat sheet. Because I need to check exactly where all the treasures are in, like, that are counted as part of... No, that's Super Metroid. Wait, no. If I scroll down further, then it's a Link to the Past. Okay, good. Inverted mode. Tutorial. Okay, here we go. Turtle Rock. And I just need to check. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. Right. It's the room with the chain chomps. It has a hidden chest in it. I completely forgot. Like, I kept speeding through that room like, huh, sure is curious that there's these blocks on the side that are, like, seem like they should be pushable, because they're in, like, you know, their own weird little layout. Like, oh, right, they are, and it gets you a chest. And that chest contains the big key. I'm an idiot. But yeah. Back to arcade talk. Arcade machine talk. But yeah, like I said, generally a lot of American arcade machine stuff is really poor quality. And it pains me to see people try and replicate that, because you don't know how much better things can be. You don't know how much better things should be. Like, these parts genuinely should be made to last. Like, for the Mad Catz Tournament Edition, the Street Fighter 4 Mad Catz Tournament Edition, I'm still using the shell for it. I did replace all the parts, like, aside from the lever at this point. And the only reason why I did that for the buttons, the only real reason why I wanted to do that for the buttons was aesthetic. Because all the, like, I got this, I got the Tournament Edition that I have back when Super Street Fighter 4 was new. Back during the year that it came out, that's when I got the Tournament Edition, and it has stuck with me for that long, with all the parts still being generally pretty fine. All working in pretty good order, and taking a lot of abuse due to how I carry it. So yeah, like, arcade parts, they're made to last. When they're made well, when you get good ones. They are genuinely made to last. Because, like, if you think about it, yeah, like, who knows how many countless people are going to be using and abusing these things. They're not just going to be using the, like, it's not just that it's going to be essentially a controller that is in constant use because more people will be using it. It is... like, it is more along the lines of, this is also going to be having people use it incorrectly. This is also going to have people use it as poorly as they can because it isn't a thing that they think about preserving. They're going to be smacking these buttons harder than any human should. They're going to be treating it like the harder they press the button, the better they are playing the game. And you want parts that can withstand this. You want parts that can more than put up with this. Because even then, those parts are still going to need to be, like, swapped out every now and then. You want your maintenance, you want your parts to be very high quality to help keep the maintenance costs down. Because maintenance cost for an arcade machine is going to happen. There is going to be that dipshit who kicks the fucking cabinet because he's pissed off. There is going to be that person who's fucking using his whole fist to smack the buttons and just hammer fisting the buttons as hard as he can because he's drunk. There's going to be that. But yeah, like I said, it's that whole thing of like, so like you want to get good parts for things that feel good to use too. And American parts are generally like the worst of all worlds. Right. So yeah, so whenever I see like people's custom built arcade cabinet stuff, it's always just, God, you have no understanding of like what makes a good arcade cabinet, what makes it actual like fun to use and whatnot. You have this as a conversation piece. You don't have this to use it. And God, I wish I had the money you spent on this to make my own. Because my own would be so much better and more usable. It'd be actively used. And it would probably cost way less, too. Yeah, it also doesn't help that, like, most of the pre-builts usually also have, like, such a horrible mishmash of art on them that it also just aesthetically looks like shit. Like, all, like, the arcade cabinet kits or, like, the guides that people make also for, like, here's how to put your own together. It's like they recommend, oh, buy this Jumbo X arcade thing because it's 2 sticks in one. It's like, but it's 2 shit sticks in one. 2 pieces of shit. Thanks. Yeah, this sure made things easy by being shit. It's just, yeah. There are like double arcade stick setups like that are actually okay too. That are like actually like well made and well crafted. Like there's the super old like double Vuelix like arcade sticks that you could buy. I don't think they sell them anymore or make them anymore, but they were like double wide and meant to, and it was part of it was that they were double wide because it was meant to be like a mirroring of how the Vuelix cabinet is shaped. Coincidentally, also did make them pretty good at making your own, like, making your own Vuelix clone, your own copy of a Vuelix cabinet. Which, man, Vuelix cabinet is like, I don't care if it's like honestly kind of shitty, like in terms of playing games on it, in terms of like the internals, the hardware and whatnot. If the internals are not good, I'm so fucking stupid. Holy shit. I just, damn. Oh no! Oh, is there any way I can... Do I really have to just leave? Wait, no. Can I throw a boomerang at an angle? Ooh. No. Yeah, I trapped myself. Oh my god. Well, at least I don't have to go too far back. But yeah, like, I don't care if the internals of the View-Licks are kind of shit. It's one of those things of, like, I would replicate the aesthetic of it, because I love how those things look. Well, here it is. Here's the dark room. And let's just pull up the map for this. God, why does the image have to be so small? Okay, so... there we go. Okay, so I can kind of... I have to move this window and stare at this very exactly. Down here and did I... I got it fucking first try. Hell yeah. I just kind of wiggled my stick around and... hell yeah. Okay, now let's just go down. Ow. Then I can hold down. No! I'm completely... did I get it? I got it! I'm a genius! Damn it. God, I hate this room. Because of this. So many chests, too. But I don't have the mirror shield to block these. I have to rely just on the fact that I have a lot of fairies. But yeah, just to wrap up what I was saying, like, just, yeah, it's that whole thing of, like, seeing people's custom home arcade cabinets always brings me pain, because it's like, you have more money than sense, you don't know how, like, this is clearly not to be used, this is clearly just a conversation piece, and you might have mangled, like, you either bought a lot of pre-built stuff that is shit, or you mangled an actual arcade cabinet to make it into a piece of shit, usually because it's people that have no idea of how button layouts should be. I've seen people that have, like, mangled things into having the Mortal Kombat button layout. The weird X. That, like, the weird X with the trail on the side, on the bottom left, and it's like, oh my god. You did this? Why did you, who let you do this? God. Okay, so I have to... I'm just trying to think if I have a way of invincibling myself across, because this isn't gonna work. Oh, it does. Well, it's just an invincibility. I thought it was just a barrier around you, so functional invincibility against enemies that can be hit. But okay. Right. Fuck you too, game. The worst thing really is just seeing people mangle actual arcade cabinets, though. And, like, they give it, like, the world's shittiest layout, usually missing buttons for some things. Like, it doesn't have enough buttons because, like, oh hey, they only went with 3 buttons for this. Seeing people, like, do button layouts, especially where it's like buttons directly north of where the lever is. That is like the actual worst thing, because that is an ergonomic nightmare. If I remember correctly, there actually is something. Like, I think there might be a key in one of these. I don't really care. I'll just progress. Oh, here it is, the end of Turtle Rock. I still do not have the silver arrows. And I do not have the lamp. But I don't need the lamp anymore, period. Oh. You want to show your face first. Damn it, it's slightly delayed. It's slightly slow. Right, isn't this, like, actually faster if I do... I forget if there's actually, like, an additional layer of the, like, of a trick you can do. Because you can hit it with a hammer, but I just forget if the hammer actually does more damage. There, that at least takes care of that. I have to wait until it finishes blowing up. Yeah, like I said, the... Like I said earlier, having additional magic is very nice. I'm out of magic, though, so I'm dead. I don't think I actually can fight anymore. Unless, like... Well... Yeah, I can't damage it with that. Can't damage it with that. I know that there are some instances where, like, you actually do have, like, more ways to damage a boss than you would think. Yeah, it doesn't look like explosions... Doesn't look like the bomb can hurt it. My only additional hope... Yeah. It is not vulnerable when its mouth is open. I cannot use bombos. I cannot hookshot it. Yeah. Okay. I see you. Oh. They moved me just far back enough in the doorway that I couldn't actually swing my sword. So I just need to find some magic pots and refill my magic. Maybe flail around a little less. So not needed, but the boomerang's at least nice for here. Because you don't need to spend anything. And you can do it without having, like, any health. Back off. Get away. But yeah. Haha. Got you. Gonna hope that there's a magic pot that I can grab. Right here. Okay, good. You do have to spend a tiny bit of magic to get in, though. I'll go after the ice one first. That requires some more magic to kill. Now, of course, I missed my first shot. There we go. Yeah, half magic. Real helpful, turns out. Slow startup on the ice rod. Thing that's making me whiff a lot of these. Damn it. I'm out. I'm dead. Oh, hey. How nice. So allow me to get some fairies on my way. Oh, right. Two is fine. Well, maybe 3 is finer. Wait. To make sure I have the most magic going into this. Let's just place that first, then pick up the pot. Yeah, I'll get rid of the blue head first. It's much faster to do so. And that means that I'm not dealing with as many things attacking me. There, yeah. There we go. And I completely forget how to do this phase. I think it's bombs. Oh no, you can sort it. And it's just hit the vulnerable part of it in the middle there. There we go. What do I get? I get the level 4 sword from it. I still need silver arrows, but I looked to my left and I completely forgot I've had an ice cap sitting there this entire time. Which does mean that, yes, I did brave, like, -40, like, basically -40 with wind chill weather to get an ice cap. I have a problem. That problem is, I don't have enough ice cap. Over here. There we go. All 7 crystals. Time for the 8th dungeon. Ganon's Tower. Yeah, playing this... I mentioned it on previous streams, but playing through Link to the Past on stream. Man, I want to play through every Zelda on stream now. I love this whole fucking franchise so much. Like, even the ones that are, like, generally accepted to be not that great. Like... I actually really like Skyward Sword a lot. Oh, hey! Like, I really like Skyward Sword a lot, even. I actually really want to play the Switch version with the updated motion controls and the removed motion controls. Because the Joy-Cons are much better for motion controls in the first place. But also, having, you know, the option to just have no motion controls, period, is really super nice. I want to play it with both, basically, and just swap between. So from what I remember, the entire point of this floor of Ganon's Tower, like the lower floors of Ganon's Tower, is basically just... It is completely skippable, but there's a ton of treasure chests here. So in a rando run, you kind of, like, if you have everything you need, you can skip it entirely. You just go here, get the boss key, leave. But if you don't have, like, a key item or not, if you're missing, like, a key item or two, then yeah, you need to do this. You need to do the basement, because there's so many, there's so many treasure chests here. Wait. I had to make sure. Oh! I could throw it diagonally. Haha! No. Oh, wait. Almost. It goes through the corner. I'm just sitting... I probably can't actually hit this on the rebound. Yeah, I can't throw diagonally. Yeah, I'm dumb. I can just use this. I was wondering, where's the switch that I could hit? How far back do I have to go? And there's two there to make it so if you bomb one, it'll hit both. Thus, like, you have to be careful with the bomb, or you have to use the cane that I used. Yeah, this basement requires a shitload of items to use. Oh, hello, cat. It's lying down right next to me. Yeah, I need a key. Yeah. Am I stuck here? Can't be. I'm gonna check the cheat sheet. There's a shitload of treasure chests in Cannon's Tower, oh my god. It's just really cannot be understated how many there are here. This whole bottom floor is massive. Where even am I, according to this? Took the teleporter here. The teleporter was A. Okay. Okay, I outright am. I do have to mirror out of here. Oh, hey, more treasure chests. Okay. That really was a key used just because I got it. Like, the room you enter gives you a key, level of key. There we go. But yeah, this is very much like I said, this bottom floor here is just full on. If you need to go here, you basically need, like, everything. No, I like being small better to dodge this. Oh, they only fire if I swing, so that's to encourage you to have to run around and dodge. Gonna guess. Yeah, if you hold it, they also fire rapidly. There we go. A lot of keys, entirely built around. This room is... You walked into a room, there's a door with a key. How do you exit? You wait for the key to spawn. Okay, this is going to be a room where I have to light a bunch of fires. I really hope I don't have to go back to the Palace of Darkness. Damn it. Keep getting bounced back and forth. Okay, I can't actually... Oh! I can't just hook shot across that. They cannot be hurt by the boomerang. Even the magic boomerang. Even the magic boomerang. Hittable. Please. Be hittable. Aha. How many of these do I have left? I have 2 left. Right, I think these... No! Bitter now. If I remember correctly, that conveyor room, the switches, like you can let the fires burn out after you've lit all of them, I think. Ow. Yeah. Get my death animation over with. I'm coming back. No! Okay, I do need to light them. Okay. I do need to have them all be lit. So I'll just wait for them to all extinguish. Oh. No! There we go. Right, I need to... I probably should take advantage of the fact that I can just fire rod a Gibdo and take him down in one. How dare you? There was a switch there. There was switch blocks. I like that the conveyor belt still moves the explosion cloud along. That's probably one of my favorite little A Link to the Past things. That a bomb exploding on a conveyor belt, the conveyor belt will still move the explosion. Hey, I finally got a shield upgrade. Okay. I can now block basic fireballs with my shield. Ah! Yeah, this is another room where the puzzle is, where's the key hidden? How do you get the key in this room? If I remember correctly, this is... You're on a timer to get to the bottom. It's the reverse of one of these rooms. No! I'm doing a lot of exclamations today. No! Might as well mention just a small thing as I repeatedly do this room over and what am I doing? I'm an idiot. I might as well mention I finally got all my Christmas shopping done. I'm happy with that. Did have a moment where I was like, oh man, I have a lot of extra money. I've been really thrifty this year somehow, like, with all my Christmas shopping, huh? And then I had a moment of going like, oh shit, I forgot one gift. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do here. Come on. I need you to die so I can... I need to hook shot across, and then it'll drag me across the teleporter. Or not? Move this out of the way. Oh, yeah, that's a lot easier of an explanation. The question is... how do I move across here without stepping off to my death? There we go. Okay, I need to... These assholes here refusing to be in a cardinal direction from me. That's the funniest way that could have gone. I do wish I could, you know, throw a bomb diagonally. Right. I mean, I don't know why I'm even bothering to kill them. I already know the answer to this room is I need to light this lantern. Come on. You're not gonna be in range of anything, are you? If I move down here, will you move closer? Yeah, that's the actual reason why I was out today and able to go to a Tim Hortons, was because I was finishing up my Christmas shopping. So... it's, like I said though, it's like -40 outside. Basically, it is as Canadian a winter as it could get. Which the funny thing is, for Christmas Day, it's gonna warm up considerably. Oh, I forgot a key, huh? Well, that would explain the key that I was missing for that one room, huh? I should probably try that room again. Yeah, that might be enough range. No, barely. So I don't want it to hit both. There we go. Ah. Right, the teleporter maze. It's not so much a maze, it's actually pretty predictable. It's entirely predictable. It's kind of the whole thing here. Wait, what's in the... I just noticed the wall with the crack in it. Huh. Well! I just kind of walked into that myself, huh? Haha! Honestly, yeah, I should go investigate the busted wall. I don't think I can anymore. I can't. Was there anything behind that busted wall? Yes, there was. It is 4 treasure chests. Hey. I got the great treasure, the 20 rupees. You know, I will say, there is a couple little things that the Game Boy Advance version of this does that I do kind of wish were put into the randomizer. Or like specifically just like, I remember you can break pots with arrows and swords can also break pots or something like that. Sword slashes with the Master Sword and above. Or it was with the Tempered Sword and above. There's just some little stuff like that that was nice. I don't need Link going ya 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 all the time. But the GBA version did do more than just ya ya ya. Come on. One of these is real. There we go. There we go. I got the silver arrows. I can now beat the game. So I guess there are more heart pieces in the game. The only thing I'm really missing is the mirror shield. I'm missing the mirror shield and the lantern, and both of those are skippable. Without the lantern, I will have to spend more more MP during the Ganon fight to relight the sconces, but it's generally still better to use the fire rod for that anyways. I'm just thinking of things I could possibly get. Because I do have fully upgraded, I do have the fully upgraded tunic, I do have the fully upgraded sword. I now have silver arrows. I'm missing the lantern. I'm missing the cape. I don't really need for this to be a 100% run. I am out of fairies, so... I might as well use ether. Oh. Actually... If I remember correctly, that lantern there does light up the path here. God, I hate this room. No! Oh. I just switched this in advance. Stop chasing me. Damn it. So, just to make sure where I am. Motherfucker. That room that I was struggling and I mirrored out of. Oh, that was just invisible floor. Of course it was. There's 15 and I can go lower here. Well, this was chest 15. Let's see what's below. Oh, hey. Hi. I'm about to die, so could you please be kind and not hit me? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I should be using the arrows. They're silver arrows. They're upgraded. They'll do a shitload of damage. Whatever, I think I can just head to the finish, though. Because let me just see, the... Oh, there's 3 chests, though, and... But what do I need them for? I don't know. Maybe something. Let's just see, I go in from the top. Then... I'm just trying to think of the path that I would take. I guess, yeah, I don't need them for literally anything. It could be the lantern, it could be the mirror shield. Doesn't matter at this point. I could get the cape. Doesn't matter. I have everything I need to beat the game. I'll just take care of this problem. Eh. I thought it was kill all the enemies for here, but no, it's move a block. Right, when I'm holding on to this, I can move them still. That's the gimmick for this room. That's a real creative use of mechanics here. Wrong direction. Oh. Hey. Nope. Ah. I'm all messed up right now. Listen to that spike go crazy. I know what to do. I'll probably run out of MP while I'm doing it, but I know what to do. Never mind, I ran out of MP while doing it. That was easy. Wait, is this really a room where you're supposed to bonk across? So that they knew bonking was a thing, huh? Cute. Once again, the really creative use of the mechanics and good understanding from the devs on how to make use of mechanics. It makes stuff like that make it like, oh yeah, the bonking into Misery Mire probably was intended then. Probably was just like, hey, if you know how to do this, you can skip needing the hook shot to get in here. Just gotta do some combat trials. Get back here. Could have hook shotted him, but not like he was doing any damage to me. Beamos is on conveyors. Most devious thing Ganon has ever come up with. Like I said, the most devious thing. Now he's just put them in a room with spikes and ice. Exponentially more dangerous. Oh. Aha. I forget how many boss refights there are in Ganon's Tower. I think it's only the ones that you can kill extremely quickly, or it might actually be all of them. I knew superior magic. Through all of you. Oh. Well. Okay, so I don't want to hit any of these skulls just because they're actually valuable. I do want to hit some of them, but they're valuable hookshot points. I want to move some of them so I can shoot fire at them. Okay. I'm gonna have to... Yeah. I don't have any fairies on me, do I? Yeah. I'm in a bad spot right now. That one, then that, and that. Ah! No, you don't. Oh, fuck. I waited too long. I'm about to die. I have to do so much of this again. I didn't really have much I could do. I didn't have anywhere to go there. So, like, the thing awaiting me at the top of Ganon's Tower is an Aghanim refight, which isn't that big of a deal in terms of health needed. What am I doing? There. In terms of health that I would need to spend on it, it's not really a big deal. Right. So it's not like something I would feel like I need to go out of my way to get potions for. I know an easier way to do this. Wait, no I don't. I thought it was a switch at the end that I could toss something onto. Like, that I could just toss a bomb over. You know what I didn't have enough MP for last time? Ah. Very touchy. I might as well save these for when I die. I really do actually love how Ganon's tower in this game is just absolutely massive. There's the absurdly huge lower floors. And then there's also just the fact that then there's the climb, which is just long. Ocarina of Time's Ganon Tower is way too condensed, is basically what I'm getting at. The individual challenges are neat, but, like, extremely short. And the tower climb is just extremely basic and simple. This is a legit criticism from me. I do wish that the Ganon's Tower in Ocarina was like a huge gauntlet. Was like by far the longest dungeon in the game. I also kind of feel similar about the moon in Majora's Mask. No, they weren't tangible yet. Well, instinctually, I just beelined straight for the pit, even though I knew where it was and where it wasn't. Might as well grab this because I'll be needing some money to get some potions on my way up before doing Ganon fight. I'm admittedly not the most confident in my ability to do it. Okay. Here. Damn it. Could have just done it from below. That. Okay, it was still good enough. There we go. Yeah, I mainly like this Ganon's dungeon, this Ganon's Tower a lot, just because of the, like, real, like, the fact that it's stretching so much of what you know about the game. It's forcing you to put together every, like, little puzzle idea. And oh, the map! Finally! I now know where I am. you giant... No! Was gonna call him a giant bouncy piece of shit, and then he bounced me into the pit below, like a giant bouncy piece of shit. This would be over if I could hit him. No! I like the spikes placed just in case, like, you get extra unlucky. Haha, now time to land on something and take extra damage. Ugh. Like, you could get lucky and land between the spikes, or you could suffer. Oh. There we go. Right. It creates a treasure chest so you can hook shot to it. Come on. Unstun. Takes more than 3. Here we go. Hey, I got him. Oh, there's more of you now. Damn it. Yeah, so thanks to there being more of him, it's actually possible to hit him multiple times in one go. If you get lucky enough, you could probably get 3. All 3, if you get lucky enough for how they line up. There we go. That was very quick. Because he doesn't have any fake outs either. I love that jingle. Imagine if you didn't have the flute. What the fuck? What just happened? What's that duck? Forget. Does it place me outside the hole or does it drop me into the hole? Okay, outside of it. Oh, I'll just walk around it and quickly go grab some potions. I have enough money to get all blue potions, so I'll also be able to have more than enough magic for this. Oh, this place doesn't sell blue potions in the Dark World, does it? No, it does not. I do have to portal back. I already did. Okay, how many, I do have 2 filled with fairies, so... And there. Got a lot of blue on me. You know, I didn't say it when I had the realization, by the way, for, like, the color of Momiji's armor, like, the reason why... So, like, obviously it starts as red, so you can't have the red male be red as its defining color for the alternate color palette there, and... But, like, there's part of me that's like, oh, why isn't the blue male blue, or anything like that, or the final male green, or... And then it's just kind of the realization of, oh yeah, it's because it goes orange, red, orange, yellow. It's autumn colors. Because, like, it's different colors of the maple leaf and whatnot. It's kind of like progressing. It's the color progressing to later and later autumn. Later and later fall, because, you know, her name is Momiji, so obviously maple leaf, fall, kind of thing. Huh. I actually really love this Ganon theme. God, the music in this game in general is fantastic. There's no real other way around it. Oh, I can still hit him during this. I'm just gonna... God, he does so much damage. So the biggest thing I forget about this fight is, oh god, right, damage. I have more than enough potions though, so... I have enough potions that I'm just gonna, like, probably just base tank everything. My biggest threat is forgetting to heal. Oh, like, almost there. Get back here. Get back here. No. I'm pretty sure I have to wait for him to... Yeah. He actually does need to do the stomp thing. I did get a couple hits in now. The fire bat knocking me back into his range. There. Oh no, silver. Yeah, it is kind of neat that the Master Sword isn't, like, his actual weakness in this. Like, it is silver arrows. Right, I have to actually slash him first. Yeah, that it's silver arrows. I get the reason for the silver arrows, because it's, you know... This is still kind of when, like, Zelda is a bit more, like... general, like... fantasy and whatnot. And silver is, you know... Silver is, you know, a holy thing. It purifies... Fuck you. I hate you, Ganon. I was so close to finishing the fight by myself in my first try. But yeah, guess I'm getting more potions. I could play cautiously. I can't afford more potions. I can only afford like one. I can afford a red potion, so I'll get one of those. I guess I have to play more cautiously then, only slightly, but... But yeah, like, the whole, like, silver is a holy thing, and it dispels evil, it purifies. So, I can see it from that perspective, and this was still, like, before, like, a lot of Zelda stuff was truly codified. This was still in the process of codifying that stuff. So, like, the Master Sword wasn't, like... It is the Blade of Evil's Bane, but they didn't really make it super, super important yet. Like, the key to killing Ganon, basically. And instead, it's silver arrows because, you know, you smack him with the Master Sword to stun him, and then hit him with, you know... You hit him with, basically... You hit him with the medieval version of a silver bullet. Because he's a werepig. Werehog. Yeah. It is neat how this game, like, it's still before some stuff was codified, but also, at the same time, how much this game codified, like, everything Zelda. Zelda 1 is a neat game, but, like, A Link to the Past really is the start of everything you know about Zelda. Zelda 1 is, like, the prototype. It is, like, in comparison, it is a working prototype for what A Link to the Past would be. And yeah, I gotta do it all over again. You don't have a new pack. Ryan, be more evasive. Ah, I bounced exactly through the gap. No longer going to be making the sword beam noise. Now this phase is just damaging him enough to get him to stomp. I think it might just be you hit him once and then he stomps. No, it is explicitly you have to do enough damage. And you have to get him to stomp 4 times. Ugh. Why do you have to be so bouncy? Yeah. And there. So because the silver arrows are, even in the original game, technically missable, you don't have to get them. Well, you do have to get them, but, like, you don't have to have them at this point. I'm pretty sure he does have a bit of dialogue based entirely around if you have the silver arrows or not. Damn it. Thankfully, he stays visible for a bit. And there. Ugh, Ganon killed. This rando run took way too long. Like, almost 9 hours? Maybe 9 hours? Maybe approaching 10? We'll see at the end how much time it was. Winner! Good thing there's no long epilogue here. By the way, I'm probably gonna go more into this when, like, I actually, like, play this game normally. Which, I wonder if it's possible to use the randomizer sprite, like, use the randomizer patch. The altered credits. How nice. But yeah, I wonder if it's possible to use the randomizer patch and not randomize anything, just go for the sprite change. If I could play through base, normal-ass Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past as Momiji. As my favorite Toho character. Like, I do wonder if that's actually possible. If you could turn off all the randomization and just generate a ROM using, yeah, just generate a ROM with only the sprite change. That would be fun. But yeah, when I play through this game more normally, I'll go much more into the everything that makes A Link to the Past so neat. Instead of just like, hey, this is just a fun run. Momiji's uncle. This guy. Some glove for sale. It was actually a good purchase. It was a glove. It was a progressive upgrade for that, and that's mandatory. But yeah, with when I do play through it more normally, because like I said, I'm gonna fucking play through the entire Zelda franchise. Because, goddamn, I love this franchise. I want to play all of them. And just gush over what makes all of them special, especially for when they first released and whatnot. Like, go through that progression like I want to do with Final Fantasy, and that the only thing stopping me from doing it with Final Fantasy is the fact that I want to do it all in the Pixel Remasters, and the only way to do that is if I own all the Pixel Remasters, which I'm poor. I want to do it with all the Pixel Remasters because those are the only versions of the game that I have not played yet. And I've played every other version of each of those Final Fantasies. Even the really shitty Android versions. But, yeah. Yeah, with Zelda, though, I do want to do that whole, like, go through each game one by one and kind of detail the progression of it as a franchise. Kind of go into what each game meant to the time it released. Because, like... Okay, so, like, I was a kid when A Link to the Past... A Link to the Past released shortly after I was born, so it was the first Zelda game I played. And for a while, the only one I played. I was obsessed with it. It's, like I said, and the full heart sleeps again forever. 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 Let's just say that. Even when this game came out, that was technically not true. The Master Sword sleeping again forever was not true when the game came out. And then they also did A Link to the Past, well, A Link Between Worlds, which takes place afterwards. I guess you could technically, like, excuse some ways that, like, it did sleep forever. Oh, hey, Mode 7. For the clouds, to give a nice panoramic shot. But yeah, with, I do want to go into, eventually, like, here's what, like... here's what every Zelda game like was doing when it first released, because admittedly, because of me being, 32, I am like in a spot where I can kind of remember like the lead up to each game's release, even if I was really young, like super young, like when I was, when I was like this game released when I was like what, 1 or 2, but I can remember stuff about like the lead up to like Ocarina of Time, and the lead up to Majora's Mask, and the lead up to Wind Waker. I was closing the maps, and by closing them, a tab opened with a video on it, and I had to press pause immediately. But yeah, so I can remember stuff about that, so like I can kind of talk about a lot of my own feelings towards Zelda as a franchise and the kind of feeling of excitement towards each one, because like I said, this is a franchise that I've been following since I've been a little kid, basically since I was born, so it's something that has always been a big deal to me, even more so than Final Fantasy, because it's always been easier to follow this franchise than Final Fantasy, thanks to the missing entries for a while. Even as a kid, even like when I was like 3, like even when I was like 5 and under, basically, I was actually really big into Final Fantasy, and it's one of the big reasons why I learned to read, basically. Oh hey, thank you, Artie, for making the Momiji sprite. But yeah, like I said, I'll eventually cover the Zelda franchise as a whole. Hopefully, it shouldn't be anywhere near as long as covering Final Fantasy. It should be more along the lines of covering Halo. But yeah, that was my yearly randomizer run. Okay, let's just see. Yeah, I found the first sword instantly because it was vanilla. Pegasus Boots 5.5 hours in. Oh my god. Pegasus Boots took me so goddamn long. The flute, mirror and flute, like, weren't that bad. Did not kill anything swordless because I started with it. It was vanilla. Damage taken. Ah. 63 bonks. It would have been higher if I didn't take so long to get it. Total menu time, half an hour. Total lag time, over half an hour as well. A lot of saves and quits. A lot of deaths. Collection rate. Yeah, it was only a little over 9 hours. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I do want to cover this whole franchise, because even just going from Zelda 1 to Zelda 2 to Link to the Past is like wild in terms of how much A Link to the Past does. Yeah. That was my randomizer run for this year. My run of Link to the Past that I have to do at least one of every year. I don't know if I'm going to personally, if I'm going to stream anymore. I might do more randomizer runs on the side personally. I might stream them just for fun, because I really love the randomizer. It's something that I should play way more of. It's something that I do really enjoy playing a whole ton, and I love all the different modes it has. Because A Link to the Past is still one of my favorite games of all time. It is up there in my top 3. So I should be, like, I really should be playing it more to familiarize myself with it and to get actually, like, decent times on it. But yeah, maybe I'll stream, like, I don't know if I'll do one before the end of the year and have another run before the end of the year, beat Zelda 3 twice in a single year for once. I don't know if I'll just do that off stream just for fun. If I do it, I'll probably do a Triforce hunt. I really fucking love the Triforce hunt random. It is one of the coolest modes for it. I might actually, yeah, I might do that on my own, because that's a pretty fast run, too. I'm gonna probably do a Triforce on that. Well, yeah. Well, anyways, because I do have to soft reset. Let's at least end this with some music playing in the background. Look at that. Lantern, who needs it? Cape. Well, yeah, who needs the cape, really? You don't need the cape, really. But the lantern, though, who needs it? So anyways. Well, thank you to everybody who tuned in at any time throughout all of that. And yeah, catch y'all next time. Which my next time is going to be on Thursday, and it is going to be me finally starting up Trails in the Sky. So yeah, once again, thanks to everybody who joined in, and yeah, to repeat, catch y'all next time.